fine with being a degenerate 16-hour gamer, but when your athlete, swimming girlfriend complains because you're jerking off instead of having sex with her, that is like when you're like, no, right? Like, you see what I mean?
Okay.
But I still have your back.
He's got
Okay,
your back.
but calling you out and having your back are not mutually exclusive.
I like that.
Oh, yeah,
I
you like that.
Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna help you out.
I don't need. I already addressed it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
10 years of a relationship. Yeah.
But my first question is,
Whoa, dude.
Since you have a lot of background with gamers in general,
Yeah.
how do you approach someone who doesn't see their gaming as a problem?
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you think so when y'all were together? Bobby was gaming a lot,
I would say 16 hours a day.
and you thought it was a problem?
I'm codependent. I want to be very clear on this.
Okay.
Because I tried to be the cool girl and pretend that it wasn't a problem for so long, because I was
common.
Convinced that my assessment of him was he needed this to either stem or escape or soothe himself. So I convinced myself for the first couple of years that this is just what this man needs to get by. But after that, there was an awakening of, oh, I've completely abandoned my own needs because I've just let him roam free with this thing that he does for so much of our life together. And so, yeah.
And then what did you do?
I tried to address it, but I
How?
feel like I addressed it a little bit too late and in a way that wasn't effective because I sounded like a nag.
Okay, so how did you address it?
Nag.
Nag means what, though?
It was like, we need to be doing things outside of this. Can we go do this? Can we, can you stop? Can you put that down? And it was just like constant.
And how many times, like a day, every day? Or
No, or I would just shut down.
Okay.
And wait for him to notice that it's been 6 days.
Okay,
since
so
he's, yeah.
So you were encouraging him to change his behavior.
I mean, Skyrim came out. What am I going to do?
So immersive.
It came out. You know what I mean?
And so that would keep
Bobby,
the excitement.
which time? Because Skyrim keeps coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, the original, the first time it came out, it was like,
There was a
I'm a
part of
Bethesda
me-
fan. I was like, it's coming out? What am I going to do? You want to cuddle? No, I'm playing.
I'm kind of...
Come on, guy. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I'm an over-understander, and I understand like what he went through as a kid. So in my head, when he would talk about Red Dead Redemption was coming out in X amount of days, I was like, oh, he needs this, right? So then I felt guilt for even trying to like pry him away from this thing he was so excited about. And then so I would go back and forth between being really angry and being like, can you just shut it down, to being like, oh, fuck, I'm just going to pretend that,
Okay, so
this is it.
but what can you shut it down would not work.
It would not work, no.
Right? So then when that wouldn't work,
Then I would, yeah.
and then you're just like, well, this is not working.
Yeah.
I guess I just have to take care of my own needs, handle it myself. He's going to do whatever the fuck he's going to do.
Yeah.
And then the volcano of getting frustrated with him because you're in a relationship
Yeah.
with a man who's playing Skyrim for 16 hours a day and you have social needs, sexual needs, whatever,
Yeah.
right? Emotional needs, and then you're like, hey, can we hang out sometime? And then he's like,
Yeah, and it was also layered by the fact that once the video game was shut off, it was, instead of connecting with me, then he would go straight to porn and jerk off and then go to bed.
Oh,
Okay.
Here we go.
So
Here
there
we
was
go
very-
again.
I want
Train
to,
again.
okay, this is
The
great.
train of doom.
Okay, no, this is
Circle. It goes nowhere.
Sorry, I
No,
told you it was a hard
Yeah,
pivot.
it's a circle of it.
Bobby?
Doom. Yeah.
By the way, we've reconciled. I've forgiven. It's
you like to
all
bring
good
up
now.
old stuff, huh? Yeah, listen, we're not together anymore.
I know,
it didn't
I know.
work.
I know.
You're no longer the
Okay.
villain, by the way.
Yeah.
You're off the hook.
I'm the villain. I'm the villain now.
Yeah, you're so defensive, right? Like, bro.
Go offensive.
Bro. So let's. I'm with you. I'm with you.
No.
I'm with you. I
You were
got
together with the cat stuff. Man.
she's
the villain,
Listen.
What is
Listen,
going on
Bobby,
here? How did I become the villain?
What's
all of a
what?
sudden?
But she villainized you.
She villainized me.
I know, but that makes you the villain.
She's the villain.
Wait,
No.
villainize that.
Okay, let's
Let's
okay, dude.
Wait,
so,
by the way, you're free to villainize me back. It's a fair game.
okay.
Bringing up old guy?
No. I know. I know. So step number one.
No, step number one. She's still the villain.
No.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Just as soon as she'll become the villain soon enough.
On her own.
Because now what's happening is y'all two are fighting. I'm in the middle right now.
Yeah. We're not fighting.
And then if I ever take a step back, she's gonna feel so fucking uncomfortable that she's gonna have to step in.
I see.
Call somebody in, right?
Yeah.
So I got your back. I also have your back. So just because so you were fine with being a degenerate 16-hour gamer, but when your athlete swimming girlfriend complains because you're jerking off instead of having sex with her, that is like when you're like, no, right? Like, you see what I mean?
Okay.
But I still have your back.
He's got
Okay,
your back.
but calling you out and having your back are not mutually exclusive.
I like that.
Oh, yeah,
I
you like that, huh?
Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna help you out.
I don't need. I already addressed it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like it ruined my relationship with Khalyla, and in this new relationship, I don't do it anymore.
There's so much there, man.
Why?
So it's growth for you.
Oh yeah.
Right, but like, here's what's annoying for Khalyla.
She's got a man. She's got a baby now.
Great.
She moved on.
Great.
Better horizons.
Great. If only that worked.
Right.
So I think the real tragedy here is that both y'all have moved on, and that's like healthy and great and good for you.
Yeah.
And also, for 10 years, I don't know if it was 10 years, right? She was living with this. So there's a lot of emotional energy. It's a lot of like rejection that builds up.
It wasn't the full 10 years.
Okay, whatever.
The last 5.
Okay. Good, right? So do you feel it, right? So like when I make a mistake, like, it needs to be corrected, which is good.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're signaling us to us really hard. I'm not that guy anymore, and I put in the work. So
sometimes I slip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a week and a half will go by. I was like, I'll just jerk off tonight, whatever. But
okay,
I don't do it every night.
So now I'm going to pivot. Earlier we were like, okay, we're going to talk about the book, and I was like, why? Now is the time to talk about.
Let's
the book.
talk. Yeah. Real good segue.
So this is actually why I wrote a book. No, I should, but this is why I wrote the book. So I think that the book, How to Raise a Healthy Gamer.
Boom.
This is why I wrote it.
Yeah.
Because people are having this problem and they literally do not know what to do.
Okay.
Right. So what people try to do is they try to change the behavior. Like, so you start to nag, and then you get exactly into the position. Khalyla, I've heard your story 1,000 times. Yeah. Of like, you're trying to get him to change, and you're like, you nag, but that doesn't work, and then you kind of like ease off, and that doesn't work. And then the other thing with it, which we didn't talk about, is sometimes the nagging works, right? Like, sometimes with a lot of effort, you can get him to stop for like a day or two.
Yeah.
But then the problem is, like, on a Saturday night, he's fine, and then on Sunday, maybe he's on his best behavior because you're threatening to break up with him or whatever. And then like Monday, like the moment that you stop nagging him, then it comes back. And then the really bad thing is, like, you can kind of get him to stop, but then you don't like the person you become.
I hated the person I became. Like, I felt like very much like a brute overlord.
Right. So this is where, this is what the book is good at. So the book is there to teach communication skills that I think absolutely, I mean, it's designed to help you have your kids develop a healthy relationship with technology, so you can set good technology habits and things like that. But I think this is where it teaches some of the most fundamental communication skills. So I think the way that you want to start is by asking Bobby, right? So here's a lesson I've learned doing addiction psychiatry for a while. You can't be sober for somebody else. Like, you can try.
I know.
You just can't do it. So the biggest problem here is, as long as you are trying to get him to stop and he is not interested in stopping, there's no way to win.
Right.
So I think the first question is, like, Bobby, how do you feel about your gaming? What's it like to play Skyrim for 16 hours a day? Like, I know Skyrim is a great game. Like, I played Skyrim. I think it's awesome.
What's up?
And Skyrim is great. I played Morrowind. I played Oblivion.
Ooh, deep cut.
I played Arena. I played Daggerfall.
What the fuck, I do?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? Bethesda all day, every day, huh?
Yeah. Well, used to be Bethesda all day, every day. Nowadays,
He doesn't play Fallout.
So you didn't play Starfield?
Did not touch Starfield. Played New Vegas. Played Fallout 3.
Okay.
Haven't tried Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I'm circling around though. Maybe
Fallout 4 is great.
we'll see. Speaking of expectations to live up to, I think this is the problem with Elder Scrolls 6. Is like they just have such huge expectations.
Oh, right. That's why they haven't come out yet.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why they just anyway. But getting back to. I had a problem with gaming addiction too. That's jealous.
Yeah.
But I think just asking him, what's going on? Like, what's going on with this? Like, how do you feel about this? So you want to start with like open-ended questions. And as long as he views you as the enemy, he's going to get defensive. And we're even seeing like an echo of that come out in this conversation, even though y'all have moved on, right? But you see like the little bit of the resentment comes out, a little bit of the defensiveness comes out, and y'all have absolutely moved on. I'm not trying to demonize.
No, you're right. I'm sweating. Like even just asking that question, right? Like it throws me back into the scenario of
exactly.
Like,
so that's what happened. We get thrown back.
Yeah,
we get thrown back, right? And Bobby is signaling to us, and it's important to acknowledge that, right? He's not the person he used to be. And you guys he has grown. Y'all have moved on. He's in a new relationship now. He's been sober for 4 years, right?
Yeah. 4 years.
Sure have.
And so there's a lot there to be proud of, and we'll get to that later.
There's a lot, a lot to be proud of, you know?
Yeah. You're on the verge of tears?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like going through something right now, man.
Yeah, what are you going through? A lot. Yeah. Frequently, I mean, it's not all, the things are not always gendered this way, but frequently I see this in female partners of men who have substance use problems or things like that. It's like, you're going to draw your line in the sand.
Yeah.
Right? Because you may not be able to win on this front.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this front, like, I'm going to draw my line in the sand, and I don't care whether they've gone, if they've pissed, they've shit, 30 minutes to 30 minutes. You can't even give up 30 minutes of Skyrim. There's so much anger into that. And then that comes across as controlling, because in a sense it is. But it's the emotional energy behind it. And so another thing we talk about in the book is like how to get to the emotional energy underneath what is fueling the interaction. Because when you ask me the question, what do you say? It's almost like it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is you get to the emotional energy that is driving the behavior. And once it comes to the surface, people are just more willing to be flexible. They're more willing to hear you out. They feel more understood. I know this is like actually kind of a tricky situation here that we're in right now. I don't know if it feels that way to y'all, but I mean, it is. And so, you know, but like, as I'm calling attention to like the various emotions that people are feeling, it becomes uncomfortable, but like, we gotta like let it out, you know? And then it's tense for a while. Like, it was like you guys were like, we had an insight into your life from like 5 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever, right? We saw just a glimpse of what would happen in your kitchen or in your bedroom or whatever when he's walking in with the dogs and you're standing there at the doorway and you're like, it hasn't been 30 minutes. Right? Like we just saw a glimpse of that, and it's like ugly, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like this is what human beings are, right? Yeah. When we're frustrated with each other and we're not happy, and like and you hate the person he's turning you into. That is such a huge theme.
Yeah.
And then when COVID happened, it was like winning the lottery. It was just like, it gave me kind of an excuse to play. Remember that little closet downstairs? That was whatever that little.
I think that was about.
That was the end.
That was the beginning of the end, even though we didn't know it at that time. Because then it was, he didn't have to go on the road, and it was like on full display, his addiction. And I had nowhere to run, because it's like, where could I even? We were in the confines of our home. And in the beginning, we were like, oh, well, in my fantasy land, I was like, oh, we get to hang out at home as a family. I was cooking meals, like, and that bubble burst so fast when I realized, oh, I get to see him practice his addiction in broad daylight every single day, and I have nowhere to go. And so we didn't realize it at that time, but we didn't nip it in the bud either. And I became a person who was just the